21. And as we speak, the beautiful state of Victoria, Australia, is going into another lockdown, Jamie Wallis.
15 minutes, Peps, 15 minutes.
I know, but do you know we're one lockdown off tying the number of police academy movies that were built?
Hey, they've been doing a bit of run on them on 7 Mate or 7 Flicks. 7 Flicks.
Hey, we are that close right now. I think we're up to Mission Moscow. That's what we're up to. Police Academy Mission Moscow, aka Lockdown 6.
Right,
Might be our 6th lockdown, but we are up to 9 games this weekend. So let's whip through these because we're getting to the last few days of the Olympics. We've got hockey finals coming up. We've got lots of things that we want to get into and watch the Aussies peak at their final best. But we've got some games to get through. It's going to start tomorrow night, Friday, August the 6th. The Geelong Cats versus the GWS Giants, 7:50 p.m. GMHBA Stadium. And there's been no late changes at this moment. Max Holmes is in. Isaac Smith has been managed. Quinton Narkle omitted again.
Mm-hmm.
Why just delist him now? Trade him. This is why there should be this is why a mid-season trade period should be implemented for people like this. He'd get a game at, I reckon, at least half a dozen clubs easy now. Cam Guthrie plays his 200th game. Good luck to you, young man. GWS, Callum Brown in, Jake Riccardi in, Jake Stein in, Kieran Briggs, Matt DeBoer, Zach Schrull is in.
Mm-hmm.
Have a look at this. Daniel Lloyd injured. Jacob Hopper injured. Jesse Hogan managed. Phil Davis injured. Sam Reid injured. Mumford injured. Tom Green injured. Is there even any reason to ask who you're going to pick outside of my tip, which is the Cats?
No. Obviously, GWS couldn't handle the power of Port last week.
Oh, you just smashed them into oblivion. Half of them are still in intensive care, Jamie.
All right. Let's talk about the Saturday games, Peps.
All right.
I don't know what the hell is happening. This game's supposed to be at Marvel Stadium. I have no idea at this point.
Oh, it says the Adelaide Oval.
Does it? It's been changed. Okay.
Yeah, it says Adelaide Oval. The text down.
Oh, you're talking about
showdown. It's the text down.
Of course, we're talking about the Saturday game, Carlton versus the Suns.
No, your showdown.
Oh, you're talking about my showdown, do you?
Your showdown. Your
7:40. You want to jump that far up, do you?
It's the second most important game of the weekend, behind Carlton and the Suns.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's talk about my showdown then.
Talk about your showdown.
All right.
Mate, read the
7:40, Saturday night. Coming in for the Port Adelaide. Coming in for the Crows. Braden Cook and Riley Thilthorpe. Going out is James Rowe, Sam Berry, and Taylor Walker. All have been omitted. Coming in, well done, Braden Cook. It's your first game again in a showdown. Tough crowd. Coming in, he's back. Oh, Robbie Gray comes back in. Going out, Boyd Woodcock, which is
stiff,
a natural.
Stiff.
And Todd Marshall has been omitted, which has been a bit of a call for quite a few Port Adelaide supporters for a while now.
Now, I just want to quickly throw something at you, Jamie, before you go into it. Let's have a look at Adelaide here. James Rowe omitted.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Berry omitted.
Yep.
Taylor Walker. It says omitted. Don't think racial vilification is something that they have in the male merge for reasons why you're left out. What was he thinking?
I don't know the full story, but not great. Not great. From a leader who has come out and said that it's not on, to then go and do it yourself is getting into the territory of Eddie and King Kong.
Oh, mate, what's he thinking? Yeah, exactly. Everything he's been through with Eddie Betts, and he goes and does that.
Yeah.
Just don't even bring him in for the rest of the season. That's it. You're done.
Oh, not talking about Eddie Maguire and the King Kong statement he made after the Goods incident.
God, George. Who are you going? Oh, you're going with Port?
Port, easily.
Oh, I'm going with Port. Port by the length of the Flemington Straight, and then throw another circuit. And that might even be what's going to happen at quarter time today because they're going to smash them.
Yeah.
Smash them. I don't think it'll even be close at all. No Tex, no Crows. They won't even kick a score. They'll be lucky to kick 6 goals for the game.
That's all. Okay. Yes.
Who's going to kick their goals, mate?
Right. You're right.
You're right. I'm damn right. You know who was also right? This game here, Carlton versus the Suns, Marvel Stadium, blockbuster. This could set the finals alight. Eddie Betts is in. Mark Murphy, medical sub. But what's he sitting on? 298?
Yep.
He has to play the last 2 games. Could you imagine if he got concussed in game 299?
It'd be rough. I'm
And
going to lie to you.
and he doesn't get his 300th. Silly. Just sit him on the bench. Sit him on the bench. Matt Owies omitted again.
Yep.
I don't get it. He's the only one who kicks their goals. Brandon Ellis in. Jacob Townsend, first game for the Suns. Good to see. Jack Bowes omitted. Sam Flanders omitted. Will Brodie omitted. I can't even see the Suns getting close after what they've served up in the last 6 quarters. No chance whatsoever. They need some senior experience. Look, they're fighting it out. They just need bigger bodies around. Carlton will win this and win it quite well. This will be over 39.5 for your multis quite easily, I reckon,
I like it. I like it. Peps, I'm with you. I think Carlton are just going to make a mess.
They're going to tear him a new one.
All right, let's talk about the next game also on Saturday, 4:35 at the MCG. Once again, all could change, but let's just call it as we see it right now. Richmond versus North Melbourne.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah,
I'm genuinely looking forward to this one.
Hey, Peps, Bunnings. Yeah. Bunnings. Dimmer has gone to Bunnings.
65.
He has bought in Callum Coleman-Jones, Hugo Ralph-Smith, Camden McIntosh, Morris Rioli, and Nick Voston. So a couple of their premiership players come back in.
And he has swung the axe big time on big name players. Roll out some of these big names.
Jack Ross, omitted. Jake Arts, omitted. Castagna, omitted. Josh Caddy, Medisub, omitted now. My boy Chol has been also omitted. And Ryan Garthwaite, omitted. Peps. He swung the axe.
He swung the axe.
Most of these first-year players coming in for...
I know, because the whole club has been putrid this year because of those 6.
Hey, look, the positive is they're starting to get some of their troops back. The issue is it's too late. It's too late.
It's finished. Who's their troops?
Voston, Camden McIntosh.
No one likes Voston. Richmond supporters don't like Voston.
McIntosh. Two key backmen.
Soft.
Okay. All right. Well,
Morris Rioli's back.
Let's talk about North Melbourne then. Aidan Bonner comes in. Cameron Zurha, the Z-Man, is back in. Taron Thomas is in. Tom Campbell's coming in. Out. Atu Bodosavulage. He's out. Jared Polak has been managed for not playing a game. All right, good one. Sean Atley is out. Tristan Zeri, Zeri is out, and Will Phillips is also omitted. Peps, this is a bit of a ding dong battle.
I know who I'm going with.
You're going to go with...
You know who I'm going to be going for, J-Dog.
Go on, call it.
Kanga, kanga, kanga.
Roo, roo, roo.
Kanga, kanga, kanga.
Roo, roo, roo. Kangaroos have got this one in the bag.
All right.
They've got this in the bag. I don't trust Richmond.
Yep.
Richmond are crap and North are exciting at the moment. And this is another one of those little feathers they're going to plop in their hat and go, David Noble, you are an absolute gem. And the 187,000 Richmond supporters who don't turn up to games, and they're not going to be able to turn up anyway because we're locked out, but they're going to have another Suki Lala because they're going to lose to North this week. There you go. I've said it, and I'll be playing this one on Tuesday night when I am proving everybody wrong that North. Zurha is a big in, and Taron Thomas coming off his best game, career-defining, a massive shot.
So this is the game where you are happy to put the line right through Richmond now. Black texter, permanent texter, straight over the top of them.
I put the line through them, I think, in around about round 10.
Okay. All right.
And then I raised the line a few weeks later, but then I'm going with Richmond, done, dusted. Kaputski.
All right. So if North win, Richmond's done. That's it. That's the season done. So I think they're going to get up because of that reason, because the top 8 battle, that bottom position, is still wide open.
Don't worry about Richmond catching the final. Like they've got a better chance of catching something at a Wuhan wet market.
All right, Peps, take it away for the next Saturday night game.
All right, Saints versus Swans at Marvell Stadium. In for the Saints, Daniel McKenzie, Dara Joyce, Jack Sinclair, Nick Caulfield, Ben Long omitted, Dougal Howard injured, Hunter Clark injured. Jack Billings injured. Will he be at the Saints next year? Was that his last game in the red, white, and black? Paul Hunter has been omitted. Nick Caulfield plays his 50th game. Good on you, young fella. I reckon Mum and Dad have maybe got the banner ready for him. In for the Swans. They're just going that well. They're not even naming anybody. James Bell has been omitted. So they're actually going to play with 23. And Robbie Fox is playing his 50th game. Sydney in a canter.
I like it. Yeah, Sydney for me as well. I mean, what are we doing giving another primetime slot to St Kilda? What are we doing? Honestly, what are we doing?
You know what it is, J-Dog? I don't think we have a choice. With all the COVID stuff, we can have to play games where we have to play games. It wouldn't have been a primetime game. It would have been something else. But because of the locations and where we can get games, if that's the only game we're going to be playing at prime time because of, that's the only ground that we can play on at that top, that's the one that we have to go with. Are we happy with it? No. But at least the football season's ticking over. And that's all we can ask.
What is a Saturday night game there? I can't find the Channel 7 game. They're both KO Foxtails.
It might not be a Saturday night game.
Maybe.
Hey, it's a prime time game, but no one's going to watch it unless you're a St Kilda or Sydney supporter.
Oh, it's probably the Olympics are going to be on, so they're not going to show they'll play it on 7-2 or something. One of the HD channels.
Don't even waste your bandwidth, everybody. The Swans by a mile.
Yeah, Swans by a bit. Swans by a bit. Sunday, Hawks versus Collingwood. Once again, MCG. For the Hawks, Harry Morrison, Jacob Kosciuszko, Jonathan Segler, Josh Morris, and Oliver Hanran come in. Going out is
what was his
Denver.
name again? Oliver what?
Hanrahan.
Hanrahan. Very nice. Hanrahan. Very nice.
Denver Granger Barask goes out because he's managed, and Luke Bruce is injured, which is a big one. Maybe the last time we'll see Bruce at Hawthorn, because there's a bit of a story
I'd like to see
there.
him at Gold Coast. I reckon he'd be nice up there.
Wow. That's where they all go anyway.
Well, he's going to go up there with Clarkson.
Yeah. Blake Hardwick is playing his 100th game, so well done.
Oh, good on you. He's going to play it in front of nobody. Get used to that, Hawk supporters, because none will be turning up to their games in the next few years.
Collingwood. Coming in for Collingwood is Bo McCreary, Josh Dacos, Mason Cox, and Tom Wilson. Mason Cox is just on a bit of a sale parade at the moment.
I think it's his farewell tour.
It pretty much is. Out is Nathan Murphy. Peps, who's going to win this one?
Well, you know what, Jay?
And why?
I'm looking at both these teams had really good wins last week.
They did.
Collingwood had a sensational one against West Coast.
Absolutely.
Hawthorn had a really good one against
Brisbane. Down there. Down in Taz.
I think they're going to be playing for their coach, the Hawks. I think I have to go with Clarko's cluster. The Hawks are going to win another one. And once again, just show how they stuffed up this transition by getting rid of a 4-time premiership coach. The Hawks have got this.
Yeah. Just for the sanity of my next 7 days in the house, I'm going to go Collingwood because that's what the good lady goes for as well. So beautiful. I'm going Collingwood.
Beautiful. Just give her a cuddle when they lose. All right. Okay, let's go in the Doggies versus the Dons. Interesting game, this one. Doggies want to keep that top spot. Essendon want to try and get into the final 8. Will they or won't they? Let's have a look at the teams here. Rightio. Adam Treloar, Ed Richards, Lockie McNeil, Lewis Young, and Taylor Duray will be playing at Marvel Stadium 3:20 p.m. this Sunday. Cody Waitman has been managed, and Mitch Hannon has been injured. Zane Cordy, 100th game. Josh Bruce, 150th.
Yep.
No chairlifts for either of those two, unfortunately, fellas. You've got to wait till you get to the 2 00s before you get on the shoulders.
It's true. For
Essendon, Alec Waterman, Andrew Phillips, the hooker, 60 for 20, is back in. Martin Gleeson and Matt Guilfey is in. Dyson Heppel is injured. Kyle Langford is injured. Look, they've got some big names. The ones I look at here, Treloar, Richards, and Dre playing awesome footy. Treloar's going to be the first time back after a number of weeks.
Yeah.
I think he's just going to slot in nicely, and the Western Bulldogs probably by 5 or 6 goals.
They're playing freaking nice football. Then
they might play too early.
Pardon? No. Who retired from there? John Lin. What's his name?
Ling Jong.
Lin John.
Poor
So what
bloke.
on,
He only
mate?
played like 68 games in 10 years. That's called milking it.
All right.
I played AFL for 10 years.
Let's go to the. Let's go. Let's go to the.
250 games? 68.
Let's go to the game.
But he did, J-Dog. But no, don't rub this one out. He did the best bluff ever when he played in that VFL Grand Final and taped up his proper shoulder. So people would go for that one.
Yep.
Mwah. It's like Hugh Jackman in The Prestige.
Yeah, I think he got a couple of VFL premierships under his belt.
Yeah, good on him, mate. He's got more flags than I've got.
That's a tragic story in itself for another time, Peps. One game we definitely do know is happening is the Dockers versus Brisbane over there in WA on the Sunday. Coming in for the Dockers is Alex Pearce, Brett Bewley, Ethan Hughes, and Nathan O'Driscoll. Going out is Bailey Banfield, and the new player in there is Nathan O'Driscoll.
A lot of new guys getting a Guernsey just to see if they're going to keep them or not.
I agree.
Good to see you got your phone on silent.
Yeah, no worries, thanks. Coming in for Brisbane is Connor Balladin, Devon Robertson, Jackson Pryor, Reece Matheson. The barometer's back in.
Oh, the barometer's back.
And Thomas Berry. Going out for Brisbane is James Madden, and Lachie Neale has got a bit of illness.
What's he got wrong with him?
Just illness.
Can't be leather poisoning. Hasn't got near it since he's come back.
Maybe been involved in the clusters up there in Brisbane, the 79
I think the only clusters he's been involved in are the peanut clusters, and I probably had too many of them.
All right, so who's in the Peps?
Freo. Freo are going to make a late run. We saw last week Brisbane, no Hipwood, no Brisbane. They are a shell of themselves at the moment, even with who you brought in. The barometer, his pressure factor will be low.
Yeah.
Fremantle are playing okay, and just bringing in someone like Alex Pearce to shore up that back line just makes it just a little bit easier for them, and their midfield's going all right at the moment as well too. So I'm going Fremantle. I can't at the moment. They're going all right.
Freo going all right, and Brisbane without the dual snakeheads is just it's bad. It's real bad.
We've cut the head off the dragon.
We have.
All righty, my friend. Well, last game to go, and it's a Monday night game because everybody loves Monday night football.
It's true.
No, we don't.
Oh,
West Coast Eagles versus the D's. Can't believe
we're
this
doing
game
nothing
is
now.
Actually, on.
We're doing nothing now.
We're locked down for 7 days, so we've got to watch something. Alex Witherden is in, Jackson Nelson in, Luke Edwards in, Nathan Vardy in. Omitted is Xavier O'Neill. Geez, good to see West Coast have really swung the axe on this game. Heck, a piss week. Melbourne in AVB, Aaron Vandenberg, Jakey Melksham. I told you, he's got photos with James Harms. Joel Smith for his first game, it looks like, for the year. And Sam Wiedemann out. Jack Viney, very stiff. He was just wiping the dirt off his cheek. I actually think he was just trying to take his pulse for his carotid vein on the neck with his elbow.
Pressure points.
Good luck to Sam Wiedemann playing his 50th game. AVB, Aaron Vandenberg, his 50th. And ANB, Alex Neil Bullen plays his 100th. But if it was up to Big Trev, he'd be stuck on about 3 games. Yes, mate.
Will West Coast do a job, or is it going to be flashbacks for you?
Oh, Melbourne, easy.
Melbourne win?
Yeah, Melbourne win.
By how much?
Melbourne win. 4 or 5 goals.
All right, I'm going to go a Melbourne victory because I'm on the Melbourne bandwagon.
Yep.
And I think it's going to be hilarious come midway through the third quarter when it's 60 points.
You reckon? It's going to be a bit like that?
Yeah.
I'd love it. I would love Weeds because Tommy McDonald's got a bit of a stiff back and he's potentially not going to play. I would love for the Weed to come in and the Weed, Ben Brown and Luke Jackson just take the piss. I would love it. And then Aaron Vandenberg to come in for Jack Viney and just crack skulls and break hearts. And see the Western Australians version of Dad's Army, a.k.a. Geelong.
Yeah.
Because they're just old.
Love it.
No pressure factor, nothing. They're going to smash them. Hey, you know what, listeners? I know it's tough at the moment. COVID is kicking us in the ghoulies every single week. Melbourne's copping it again. We're in lockdown number 6.
It's hit the East hard.
It's hit us hard. hopefully this puts a smile on your face. It just takes your mind off it. And you know what? We love our footy, but we love you guys even more too. So look after yourselves. Join us on Tuesday night. Come in live. Visit us live on the Facebook page. Be part of the show. Get on the chat. It goes nuts every week.
Watch the Olympics.
Watch the Olympics too. You've only got a couple days left of the greatest athletes in the greatest sports in the greatest planet in the solar system. It's Peps, it's J-Dog, my friend. That's tipped out. Good luck to your team this weekend, and we'll see you Tuesday.
See you, listeners.
Go the Hockey Roos!